Hi, I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. Welcome to my journey. I started with a dream on a small island. No spotlight, no fame, just a kid who wanted to play football. Every step, every challenge made me who I am, and each of you made this journey worth it. So let's go back to where it all began. This is my story.
All right, so you ready for this? We're diving deep today into the career and life of Cristiano Ronaldo.
One of football's biggest icons.
Yeah, we're gonna go way beyond just like the headlines and those typical highlight reels.
Yeah, we're going to uncover some surprising facts about him.
Exactly.
And try to really understand how he became Ronaldo.
From his early days in Madeira.
All the way to that record-breaking move to El Nassr.
It's a fascinating story.
Full of twists and turns.
Definitely. So are you ready to uncover the man behind all those trophies and that iconic Sue?
Let's dive in.
Okay, so first things first, I was reading this and I was like, wait a minute, hold on.
What is it?
So we all know Ronaldo, right? But did you know, growing up in Madeira, he didn't idolize just one Brazilian Ronaldo.
No.
He idolized two.
Oh, wow.
Ronaldinho and Ronaldo Nazario.
That's pretty interesting. No, right?
So he was inspired by the dazzling skills of Ronaldinho.
Yes.
But also the goal-scoring prowess of Ronaldo Nazario. Right. Like a blueprint for greatness.
You can kind of see those influences.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like in his early style.
And speaking of early style, he joined Sporting CP at just 12 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and by 17.
He was already making his professional debut.
Crazy, right?
And attracting attention from huge clubs.
Huge is an understatement.
Yeah, like Rick.
Barcelona. The biggest names in the game.
Imagine being a teenager and having Arsene Wenger fly you out to the Arsenal Stadium.
Oh my gosh.
To try and persuade you to join.
That's insane.
His talent was undeniable.
Undeniable. But it was Manchester United who ended up signing him.
And his arrival there.
Oh, it was huge.
It created so much buzz.
Legends were talking about it.
Like George Best.
He called Ronaldo's debut one of the most exciting he'd ever seen.
That's high praise.
From George Best. Come on.
But it wasn't all sunshine and roses.
What do you mean?
The British press.
Yes.
Known for their honesty.
Let's call it that.
They were pretty quick to criticize Ronaldo.
Oh, I bet they were.
Calling him like a show pony.
Yeah, focused on the flair.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than substance.
And even some of the analysts.
Like Alan Hansen, He even said...
What'd he say?
He questioned whether there was any real quality there.
Ouch.
Behind all the tricks and flicks.
Yeah.
That's gotta sting a little bit.
You know what's funny though? Looking back, it's almost like he used all that criticism as fuel
to prove them wrong.
Exactly.
And you can see it.
Oh, absolutely.
In how he developed his game during his time at Manchester United.
3 Premier League titles.
An FA Cup.
2 League Cups.
A Champions League trophy.
And his first Ballon d'Or.
In 2008.
I mean, come on.
That's a pretty good response to those early critics.
I think so.
But it's more than just the trophies.
What do you mean?
You can actually see a tactical shift starting to happen.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't just that dazzling winger anymore.
Okay.
He was becoming more direct.
Yeah.
More clinical.
More goals.
In front of...
He was evolving.
Exactly.
And that evolution, it takes a giant leap forward in 2009.
What happened then?
He makes that world record transfer to Real Madrid.
80 million pounds.
80 million.
And 80,000 fans at his presentation.
That's more than welcomed Maradona in Naples.
Real Madrid.
What a statement.
Yeah.
He was aiming for legendary status.
And he didn't just meet those expectations.
He shattered them.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so get this.
All right.
He scores in his first 4 La Liga games.
Wow.
A Real Madrid first.
That's incredible.
And then he goes on to become the first player in La Liga history to score 40 goals.
40 goals.
40 goals in a single season.
That's mind-blowing.
And, it wasn't just about his individual brilliance.
Right.
It transformed Real Madrid's attack.
He was like a catalyst.
Exactly.
For their record-breaking 100-point La Liga title.
In 12. And then there's that iconic BBC trio.
Bale, Benzema, Cristiano.
A goal-scoring machine.
It's hard to overstate their impact on the game. Attacking football taken to a whole new level.
On top of that, Ronaldo scores a record 17 goals in a single Champions League season.
17.
That's insane.
And get this.
Okay.
He's the first player ever to score in 2 Champions League finals.
Wow.
for different winning teams.
So he did it with Manchester United in 2008,
Yeah.
and then with Real Madrid in 2014.
Talk about performing under pressure.
The mark of a champion right there.
Absolutely. But his story doesn't end there.
I know it doesn't.
Next up,
Yeah.
he takes on a new challenge,
What's that?
Juventus, and a return to Manchester United.
And what's really amazing is that he continued to adapt and conquer.
Yeah.
He became the first player ever to win league titles in England
Spain,
and Italy.
a testament to his incredible work ethic.
And adaptability.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And he just had this hunger to conquer every league he played in.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And on top of all that, he goes and breaks the 800 career goal mark during that second stint with Manchester United.
800 career goals?
It's unreal.
Yeah, it's really remarkable.
But those later years at Manchester United,
yeah,
they weren't exactly a fairy tale ending.
right. There were definitely some challenges.
Yeah, the team struggled, and there were questions about his role and how he fit in.
It wasn't the triumphant return that everyone expected.
No, it wasn't. But even amidst those struggles, he'd still have those moments.
Those flashes of brilliance.
Yeah.
That reminded everyone why he's considered one of the greats.
Absolutely. And then 2022 comes around.
Yeah.
And he makes that move to Al Nassr.
In Saudi Arabia.
It definitely sparked a lot of debate.
It did.
Some people saw it as a purely financial move.
Right, a step down in competition.
Yeah, others called it a revolution for Asian football.
With Ronaldo bringing his star power to a new stage.
So what's your take on that whole move?
Well, I think it's more nuanced than just money or a decline in his ability.
Okay.
You got to remember, at this point in his career, Ronaldo had already achieved almost everything you can imagine in European football.
That's true.
He'd won titles in multiple leagues, broken countless records, and cemented his legacy as one of the best to ever play the game.
Right, so maybe he was looking for a new challenge? Like a chance to build something in a different part of the world?
And you can't forget, he's still performing at an incredibly high level.
That's true.
He's breaking records in Saudi Arabia. He became the top scorer, and he even tied with Rogerio Ceni for most top-level matches played.
Wow.
He even became the first footballer to finish as top scorer in 4 different leagues.
He's defying expectation.
Proving he's still got it.
Even at this stage in his career.
It's inspiring, really.
It is. He just keeps pushing those boundaries.
And chasing those records.
And speaking of defying expectations, we got to talk about his international career with Portugal.
It's really a testament to his dedication and loyalty to his country.
He's their captain, their all-time leading goal scorer, their talisman.
Yeah, he led them to victory at Euro 2016.
That was a historic moment for Portugal.
And he became the first player to score at 5 different European championships.
And let's not forget his consistent performances in World Cups.
Right.
He became the oldest player to score a World Cup hat-trick.
Incredible.
We've talked a lot about his achievement.
Yeah.
But what's equally fascinating is how his playing style has evolved throughout his career.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he started as this flashy winger,
Known for those dazzling step-overs.
Yeah, and those powerful runs down the flank.
Almost like a ballet dancer with the ball at his feet.
But as he matured,
He transformed into a more complete attacker.
yeah,
More central
or focused on those goals.
efficiency and goal scoring.
Like he traded some of that early flair.
For ruthless effectiveness.
He became a master of movement,
Finding space in the box.
finishing with incredible precision.
His manager at Manchester United
Sir Alex Ferguson,
called him the complete player.
high praise coming from Sir Alex.
Definitely.
And, he wasn't just a goal scorer.
Right.
He could create chances for his teammates. He was a leader on the pitch.
And he had this incredible work ethic.
Okay, but we can't talk about Ronaldo without mentioning
Ronaldo versus Messi debate.
the eternal question in football.
Who's better?
It's a debate that's captivated fans for over a decade.
Yeah, really has.
And honestly, I think it's a testament to the brilliance of both players.
It is.
They've pushed each other to reach new heights.
Constantly trying to outdo one another.
It's been a privilege to witness this era of football,
With 2 of the greatest players of all time going head to head.
like watching a masterclass in football every time they step on the pitch.
It really is.
But it's important to appreciate them both.
For their unique talents.
Yeah, and their contributions to the game.
Absolutely.
They've both left an undeniable mark on football history.
But beyond the football pitch,
Ronaldo is a global icon,
a brand.
a phenomena.
Yeah, his popularity is undeniable.
He's consistently ranked as the world's most famous athlete by ESPN,
And his replica shirts fly off the shelves.
no matter what club he plays for.
It's crazy.
He's got that CR7 brand
a global empire.
extending far beyond football.
He even has a galaxy named after him.
I know.
It's incredible.
It speaks to his incredible charisma and marketability.
He's transcended the sport.
He's a pop culture icon?
But it hasn't all been smooth sailing.
What do you mean?
He's had his fair share of controversies and criticisms.
Like what?
There have been accusations of diving, of being overly focused on individual glory.
And of course, that whole incident at Madeira Airport.
The renaming of the airport.
To Cristiano Ronaldo International Airport.
Yeah, it definitely divided public opinion.
Some people praised it as a fitting tribute to their local hero.
Right.
And others criticized it as an example of excessive ego.
It's a fascinating example of how fame and legacy intersect with local identity.
Yeah, and public perception.
It highlights the complexities of Ronaldo's image, how he's both revered and scrutinized.
It's a reminder that even the most celebrated figures
are human,
with flaws and imperfections.
Of course.
But despite those controversies,
there's no denying his impact on the game.
He's inspired a generation of young players.
And his work ethic and dedication are legendary. He's shown that with hard work, discipline, and an unwavering belief in yourself.
Anything is possible.
And that's a powerful message.
Whether you're a football fan or not, man, it's just incredible when you think about it.
What is?
His whole journey.
Yeah.
From a kid, in Madeira with a dream, to like a global icon who's achieved pretty much everything in football.
It really is a testament to his talent, ambition, and dedication.
Absolutely. But it also makes you think.
About what?
About legacy. Like what actually defines greatness in a sport like football?
That's a great question.
So as we wrap up our deep dive on Cristiano Ronaldo,
okay,
I want to kind of step back and reflect.
All right.
What are some of the key takeaways for you?
Well, when I look at his career, the thing that really stands out to me is his evolution.
His evolution, how so?
I mean, he never settled. He was always pushing himself to improve, to adapt his game as he got older.
So from that flashy winger
to a clinical goal scorer.
Yeah.
He reinvented himself time and time again.
That's a really good point.
It wasn't just about talent.
Right.
It was that drive to be better, to conquer new challenges.
And conquer. He did.
He did.
Winning titles in England, Spain, and Italy.
That's pretty remarkable.
I mean, he wasn't afraid to step outside his comfort zone.
To test himself in different leagues.
Different styles of play.
And he thrived.
In those new environments.
Yeah, proving how adaptable he was.
And his commitment to winning.
Absolutely.
And, even that move to Al Nassr.
Which some saw as a step down.
Yeah.
I think you could see it as him just always wanting to evolve. Looking for a new challenge, to make his mark somewhere else.
And he's doing it.
Breaking records, scoring goals, raising the profile of the sport in Saudi Arabia.
He keeps defying those expectations.
It's a testament to his longevity.
Totally, but it's not all about the stats.
Or the trophies.
Right.
I mean, look at his global impact.
That CR7 brand.
Yeah, his massive social media followers.
His influence on fashion and pop culture.
Very few athletes have achieved that level of stardom.
He's become more than a footballer.
He's a cultural icon.
Symbol of ambition and success.
And that goes beyond sport.
It definitely does. And, it always brings us back to that debate.
Ronaldo versus Messi.
Two generational talents.
Pushing each other to be better.
Redefining what's possible on the pitch.
It's a debate that'll probably go on forever.
Yeah.
But like we talked about, it's more about appreciating their unique brilliance.
And acknowledging their impact.
They've both left their mark on history.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So as we wrap up our deep dive on Cristiano Ronaldo, what's the big question that's left?
The question is, where does he rank among the all-time greats?
It's a question that sparks debate, discussion.
And ultimately, personal reflection.
That's for everyone to decide on their own. Where do you think Cristiano Ronaldo stands in football history?
And how will that move to Al Nassr shape his legacy?
We've just scratched the surface here.
Highlighting some of the key moments in his journey.
There's so much more to his story.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deeper into the world of Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's a figure who continues to fascinate and inspire.
And provoke discussion.
I think that's the mark of a true icon.
You know what?
What?
You're right.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for believing in me, for standing by me through the victories and the challenges. Football is not just my passion. It's a journey that I share with each and every one of you. Remember, greatness isn't about where you start, but about where your heart and hard work can take you. If my journey has taught you anything, let it be that no dream is too big and no obstacle is insurmountable. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. And always remember, believe in yourself. Anything is possible. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories. Until next time.